the Bars crew. What's up, Money?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Doing the damn thing, man. Kicking it on Saturday, doing what I love to do most in the whole wide world.
Yeah, buddy.
Put this music.
You know, we're doing the same thing over here, man. We're trying to get it in. Man, big things gonna happen on the second half of this 2015 campaign, man.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me. I know y'all got some things popping there in Dallas, man. And I'm really missing home right about now, bro. I really am. Tell me what's going on in the camp there in Dallas, bro.
Oh, well, first off, I have a show, Club Copa. It's gonna be next Saturday. I'm not sure what the time is. You know how they do it out here in Dallas. Whenever you get there.
When you get there,
that's how it is. But yeah, we got a show coming up, Club Copa. We got a lot of things popping off, mixtapes. No, not even mixtape, albums, really.
Right.
Albums and things like that, man. We just got a lot of things that's popping off, a lot of good looks for us. And I think it's gonna be a nice half of the year right here for us.
I know you got I know you hooked up the deal with the studio, man. I'm really interested in that because, you know, we got so many acts out that way, man, that need good quality studio time and all the other things that they're offering. It's Waveform, correct?
Right, yeah, I got Ross on the line with me.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up? How y'all doing?
Hey, glad to have you on the show, man. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come kick it with us. Tell us about everything that's that's being offered at Waveform, man. We got a chance to talk about it a little bit on Independent Everything when Delshawn was on a week or so ago, but tell us give us the whole scenario, because I know you got a lot going on at Waveform, and I want everybody in the Dallas-Fort Worth area to find out about Waveform because, you know, it's needed, man. I know the acts that I work with, Delshawn knows, they all need to be getting exactly what you guys are offering, man, and I want to make sure that they're very well aware of it, and especially since Delshawn's over there hooked up with you, they can feel like it's home. So talk to us about Waveform.
Yeah, well, basically what we have going with the business is just mainly it's a studio offering, you know, recording, mixing. Aside from that main thing, we're trying to get off and branch off to a lot of different things. Things that kind of go along the lines of artist development. So it's got some different things that we're trying to do. I'm working with Mr. Poop to put together basically a package that we can kind of like it's basically like a curriculum, just some tips, pointers on stuff that kind of dig deep into like the art of writing, recording,
right?
You know, working with an engineer and really trying to get that final product that sounds good. You know, most cats are in a situation where they, you know, scraping up change, trying to get in the studio, put something down. They got, you know, fine material, but they're not getting the best tape. They're not getting, you know, the right type of engineer that's going to kind of try to look out for them, right, and try to help them grow, as opposed to
just taking the money.
You know, just collecting the money, the hourly rate.
Right.
So that's kind of mainly what we got on. You know, it goes a lot more into that, but you know, just in short, that's the main thing that we're trying to focus on: putting out good music, helping artists come up, giving them a shot, working with them on budgeting and things like that.
Okay, so are you set up like a label? Like I'm trying to get Delshawn set up where he's his own label. That's the game plan for Delshawn and the Bars crew. Now, are you kind of set up like a label, or just the studio with all those other things that you're offering to your artists? Which way are you leaning?
Well, Waveform Designs, I left it open to you know, it's basically right now audio production. It'll be more than that eventually, but you know, it's not really, we're getting in, you know, it's a great area as far as like a record label, and yes, there's you know, a small handful of artists I'm putting attention into, you know, to work with them on some things separately from the majority of them.
Right.
So that, there's an opportunity there, but it's not really, you know, we're working things kind of on, you know, a little bit differently than what's normally done, a little bit more simplified, I guess you could say. And just,
okay,
you know, the internet's changed so much, and,
right,
and the way that you can do things, and you have access to information, and you know, things are just a little bit more easier for, you know, people who are just like me, who started out basically with a mic and an audio interface and
right,
maybe a closet or something to record in. So I started about, you know, 7 years ago, and basically just been working from there, building it, making good connections, and got some nice connections that, you know, we're looking at getting some good stuff going on and offering these things to the artists. One of the things is like basically we're gonna have like a workshop or like an artist meeting to where It's going to be me, Mr. Pookie. We'll have a few other people there. We'll basically have it catered. And, you know, we're charging $99, you know, a spot. You can get in, and basically we're going to have about a 2-hour meeting. We're going to really, you know, kind of dig deep into certain topics as far as writing and recording, and really try to let these artists connect and be able to, you know, learn and get better, because every artist can improve. You know, every artist has room to improve, so that's what we want to do.
Oh man, that sounds good. I mean, you've hooked up with Delshawn of the Bars Crew. Delshawn, like I said, the game plan is for him, like Voice, and like Young Fallen Angel, to, you know, be its own entity, be able to distribute music in the whole nine. So that's good, and I think Delshawn is that's where he's headed with his connection with you, if I'm not mistaken. But I'd really like to get involved more with what you guys are doing, especially in mentoring Delshawn on all the different aspects where he's hitting on all levels. You know, the broadcasting, the shows, you know, the distribution, the marketing, all that stuff, because we go way back, and I want to see him succeed. And it sounds like he's put another piece of the puzzle together with hooking up with you, and that sounds really, really good. Where are you guys located?
Yeah. We're right off. We're about 5 minutes north of 635 on Plano Road.
Okay.
And we're not open to the public. We're, you know, just booking sessions. And, you know, it's been awesome connecting with him and getting things going. And the Bars Crew, they've got some really good stuff. I'm excited about all the stuff that we really have going on with that. And they're going to be putting in some motion here, and the music that they have coming out. Obviously, they've got some stuff that fire stuff, and it's, you know, it's unique. But just like, you know, we had talked about that before, it's kind of throwing it back and trying to get back to that good quality and thoughtful lyrics and things like that. So I'm all for that, being a part of that. It's awesome. So. And
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. What is your name?
It's Ross Galvin is my name. You know, I do audio engineering, the owner of Waveform Designs, and we're just building the team, man, trying to come up out here in Dallas-Fort Worth area. So yeah, we're excited to be working with them and the Large Crew.
Okay.
I appreciate you having us here on the show.
Yeah, good deal. And we're gonna have to get you over on Independent Everything, the talk show, so we can, you know, talk more in depth about what it is that you know, you want to get out to the public and you want to let them know. So you're not open to the public. They basically got to come through somebody that's part of the, let's call it the inner circle. And then
they can connect with us online, and, you know, we talk to people. You know, eventually they can get, you know, talk to me personally and book a session. So we just don't have, you know, people coming by and stuff like that. We try to keep it, you know, safe and low key. So.
Yeah, real talk. Delshawn, tell us a little bit more about the show that's coming up.
Like I said, we have a show at Club Copa. Man, it is what it is. I mean, if you've been to a Bars Crew performance, you know what you're gonna get.
Right.
You know, it's gonna be live. You know, we're gonna have ladies jumping in there. You know how the Bars Crew does. It is what it is, man. You already know. Like I said, people in Dallas already know the Club Copas, the Gentlemen's Club. We own that. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna come in. They already know what they're gonna get. There's gonna be a lot of people there. Club Copa is off of Riverfront Drive in Dallas, Texas, man. Just come check us out.
Riverfront Drive, Dallas, Texas. That is when? Saturday? When is it?
Saturday.
Saturday. What time? Well,
you know, they don't really do times over here in Dallas. Whenever people get in there, that's when we start popping off. Most of the time, it's about 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's when a lot of people start rolling in. And just come check us out, man. It's gonna be a good atmosphere. We got a lot of drink specials, and it's just gonna be popping.
Trauma gonna be in the house?
Trauma is not gonna be in the house, but we have some things from this album I got coming out, the solo album.
Right.
I don't have a name for it, but we got a couple of songs I'm gonna go ahead and premiere there and see how it sounds in the club. And just you can come check out the new stuff.
Okay, Steven Seagal featuring Killer K, 109.1's Killer K, Real Independent Media Group's CEO, Killer K. Steven Seagal has been released, and you can go to Nerve DJs and check it out. Also on the official Bars Crew page at Melody Music Records, but it also be in the stores. I'd say within the next 24 to 72 hours. You guys go get that. Now, which project is Steven Seagal going on?
Steven Seagal was just out there. I was gonna put it on It might have been on the EP, it might have been on one of my albums, but I was just kind of putting it out there to see how the public feels about it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if I can make one example, like Kendrick Lamar did with I. He kind of put it out, see how the perception was going to be, and then he released his album.
Okay.
It's kind of the same thing I'm doing with this one. I want to see how everybody feels about it before I release the whole body of work. You know, I might need to make some changes to some things. I might need to go the same route I was going. I don't know. You know, I just want to get that feedback.
Okay, well, you guys go check out Steven Seagal. It's the Bars Crew featuring Killer K. It is available for your listening pleasure at the NERVDJs mixtapes.com site. Look for it to be available to you at the streaming sites and everything here shortly. He wants you guys to give him feedback on it so he kind of knows whether to go in the same route, change his route, do something different. Def Shun gonna do what he want to do. He just wants y'all to tell him that what he's doing is the right thing. Real talk. What else we got going on? Anything else going on out there in D-Town?
Oh man, a lot's going on out here in D-Town. And one thing I want to touch on is with Waveform Designs. I mean, I don't even know if Ross realizes it, but man, we got the perfect connection going down. You know, I'm already trying to start up a little label/management company,
right,
with publishing and everything else. And then when he coming in with the studio and the different things that he's doing over there, it's a perfect mix. You know, no pun intended. It's a perfect mix, and I believe it's gonna be something special.
Yeah,
we're hitting on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, as you build your not only the record label situation, publishing, and also the broadcast arm of what you're doing with independent everything, and then springing out maybe to your own show like Voice and Young Fallen Angel or whatever. It's a good look, man, because that's hitting on all cylinders. When you got the studio, you got the publishing, you got the distribution, and then you got the broadcasting and everything. So you know you can you're going to be airplaying what you release. It's going to be out there to the public. It's going to be published, and then you got the studio to make the sound right. So you're hitting on all cylinders, bro, and that's exactly what I want to see you doing. And because I know you got the talent, you got the mindset, and you got the go-get-itness. Go-get-itness, is that a word? I don't know if it sounds cool. You got all.
Go-get-itness, they call it hustle nowadays, man.
Talk, man.
But yeah, man. But what people don't realize is that's what I'm not even gonna say Dallas. I'm thinking the whole, because everywhere I've been in the South, we need this.
Yeah.
This is a place not just for major artists. This is a place for independent artists to come and mold their craft. You know, you can come in and we're not too expensive. You know, we fit your budget. We'll work with you, and we'll mold your craft, man. You can get in there and do some work and get out there, man. We all need to come together and support each other. Because there's a million independent artists out there. If a million independent artists supported every independent artist, we wouldn't need a record label at all.
We are the record label. The fans are the new commercial record label. And I tell this to everybody. The fans are the new commercial record label. Everything else the commercial label can do for yourself now. It's just a matter of marketing and promotions, and then the fans determine whether or not what you're doing is worthy. So the fans are the new commercial record label. Everybody is able to do everything that they want to do independently. You just got to put out good quality work so that the fans will, make you go viral, and the fans determine who makes it or breaks it. Real talk.
That's all the way true. We got to come together and make something special happen. I mean, we got the talent out here. You know, we got people following us.
Yeah.
You know, but we need that support to go over the top.
Yeah.
Because like you said, the fans are the record label. We don't need a full record label, like a full major record label, unless we're looking for money. But other than that, you know, we have the following to do what we want to do.
Yeah.
You know, we can go in and we can release a song, and without a record label, we could sell whatever we put our work into to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
We have a conglomerate of small independent labels. They're small now, but they are all global. In Melody Music Records, in Psycho Music Team, in Closet Music, and with all of the Euporium labels as well. You know, Against the Grain, All In, Side Block Generals, that we are coming together to do this compilation. And the idea is between all these labels, these 6, 7, 8 labels, to make the product go viral simply by our followers, our fans, our friends, our family, man. And we're going to prove that it can be done on an independent level like clockwork. And I think that's one of the things that the mindsets that are the powers that be, but behind Side Block Generals, behind Euporium, behind Against the Grain, All In, and all the other labels that are associated with the Emporium and